Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the fourth episode, pretty sure, of Exploring the Globe Globally with your host, Hit or Miss. Today is a special one. It's another mystery location because we're nerding out on this series. And this week is special because I have a travel companion with me, and he's sitting right next to me.
Hello.
And his name is
Skin Chimp or Brock, however you like to call it. Yeah.
This is Skint Chimp or Brock. I'll leave a tag for his channel in the description so y'all can check it out.
We're basically brothers. We're linked in together.
We've met on LinkedIn because I was applying for a job, and then you...
And I recommended you to get a job at YouTube.
And I've made zero money so far, so...
We're broke.
That was actually a slap in my face. Anyway.
We'll get there.
So today's a mystery location. We got a travel companion. We're ready to roll. Take a guess where we are, guys.
Yeah. Where do you think we are?
I'm going to start zooming out here.
I don't think we're in Africa anymore. It's a little chilly.
Looks like it could be, I want to say Antarctica?
It is pretty chilly, but is it?
Mars?
Venus. No.
The sun?
I mean, we've been there, right? So.
Oh, you're getting hints now,
yeah.
people. You got to be a real geography nerd to know where we are
right
now.
A little hint would be Bob Ross enjoys it up there when he was alive.
I don't know what that means.
Bob Ross lived there. Yeah.
Okay.
One of my favorite artists, painters.
Denali. He really lived in Denali?
He lived up in Alaska. I don't know the exact location, but I'm pretty sure near Denali.
Well, there you go,
yeah.
People. You're actually learning something on my channel, even though I don't purport it to
well,
be.
I'm the nerd here, you know.
You'll learn something today from Brock. Denali National Park and Preserve in the state of Wyoming.
Alaska,
my bad. So it's all just white here. It just looks like a big pimple.
You know, it's pretty amazing that, at 60 degrees roughly in the summer, and...
That's not bad.
But Denali, it's showing all green around, but Denali, does it stay winter all the time? Because of the mountains, or?
I think it's because of the elevation. It just stays colder, but it looks like
all the other places seems to be green right now.
Looks like a pimple that's draining.
The runoff, yeah, from when the snow melts.
But
yeah.
Pretty cool. Let's click on it.
Looks like veins.
And let's go through a couple photos. My gosh.
This is where Bob Ross got his inspiration from, right here.
No, I'm pretty sure this is the largest mountain in the United States.
What's the name of the?
Denali.
Oh, okay.
Used to be something different, I think, but yeah.
I thought that was just the park name. Okay.
Pretty cool, man. It doesn't look real.
I know it. God was having a good day.
Yeah, it looks awesome.
Yeah, I know. The type of wildlife up there, I'm surprised that none of the pictures captured any of the wildlife that they're showing off here.
Oh, I'm sure there are some.
Yeah.
We'll find it. We're just starting out here. Let's go through these different mountains, because Denali, that's the big boy. Let's look at the reviews here. Definitely recommend it, and definitely will come back to visit again. Wow.
Well, yeah, I would consider it to be one of the 7 wonders of the world.
The rangers throughout the park were knowledgeable and friendly.
Friendly.
Good.
Always like to have that when you're out back in the middle of nowhere,
Absolutely. It looks like I don't think you're going to have a bad review here, people. I think if you go here, you're not going to lose.
They say generally in colder climates people are angry, but how can you be angry having a view like that?
Yeah. Overall, great reviews. It's a beautiful place. It's a gorgeous place. Just go.
Just go there.
Stop whatever you're doing. Stop listening to this. Throw your laptop out your window and go to Denali National Park. Stop wasting time. Let's go to Peter's Dome.
Oh, a dome?
This is Peter's Dome. It's just one picture, but...
Oh, it's pretty.
Let's look at the reviews. to go to din if si.
So that's how you speak in Alaskan?
That's how you speak in Alaskan.
Well, they might have dodo. They speak dodo up there. Okay.
It's a 10,571 foot mountain in the Alaskan range.
Okay.
Wow.
I think the tallest mountain I ever been up was Pikes Peak.
Now that's cool. Where's Pikes Peak?
That's up in Colorado Springs area.
Okay, very cool. But we're probably gonna, just chill around
Well,
here.
yeah, chill around here.
We can do Pikes Peak.
But well, no, I just wanted to mention the elevation there, which I don't remember the elevation at Pikes Peak.
Here is Moose's Tooth. Some of the best pizza I ever had, worth the wait. Apparently they have pizza on top of this mountain.
So Pikes Peak is 14,000 feet. So...
That's taller than my house.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty impressive.
All right, people, you know the deal. Let's see if we can get some street views going on.
Oh, you're kidding. They actually Google Earth.
It's just
like
going to be one picture, which is fine.
But hey, I take it because I didn't think there would be anything.
Whoever climbed this is brave, though. I'll give them that. That's pretty brave to climb a mountain for Google.
Man, so nice.
If they paid me $1, I probably would too.
This is just going to spark my life to just get a travel van and go up there.
Let's see if we can get a little better. Okay, here we go. Here's a road leading right up to it. Oh, wow.
It's a plane?
This is a plane, people.
Oh,
that's a first.
Well, I mean...
That is a first on this
wow.
This series. I didn't know they did that.
Yeah, this is incredible.
I guess that makes sense. You probably can't drive there.
Well, I mean, kids nowadays have, like, drones. I don't see why Google can just have a drone that flies around, you know?
I think it's a good idea. Maybe one day they will. But yeah, we can go forward with this plane and...
Things that we take for granted.
This is pretty cool, actually.
He's flying through the valley, and then
Let's go back a little bit. See how far we can go. Well, let me zoom out, because I don't want to waste your guys' precious time. I know you guys got Nabisco crackers you need to eat.
Well, like me, I watch these videos when I'm falling asleep, so I'm not kidding. It's pretty relaxing. No, I mean I consider it to be pretty relaxing.
I've fallen asleep a couple times just talking on here.
Wait, what? Okay.
Yeah, don't look down, right?
Anyone got a fear of heights? He might fall in the green glob.
Now this is this a plane? Yeah, they can land on a lake, right?
Yeah, one of those. Yeah.
Water planes. I wish I could take a look at the pilot.
I think they can land on airports too because they have wheels underneath them. So that's the best thing to get. If I were to ever fly, I'd like to have the ability to go on water just in case.
Like a helicopter.
Yeah, well, not exactly.
As soon as that came out.
Don't bring up helicopters and mountains. It'd be a very bad video.
Let's go over here. Are we still? Nope. We are on. We're on a road now.
This is something that they don't show you in Alaska. That it's flat. You know.
Well, is it? There's mountains
in the distance, but I literally thought it's like the most randomest terrain ever.
Right. Yeah, there are some flat areas.
There's some not so scenic areas.
Now it'd be cool to see a moose on the road.
Or my mom, or any of my family relatives.
Okay. Well, that's nice. We're at mile 203 on AK3.
Oh, they named. I wonder if there's a.
Going down there.
I wonder if there's a highway called AK-47. Now I know where my.
Let's check it out. Let's see if there is AK-47.
The highway.
Well, there's an avenue.
Oh.
In Anchorage. We'll be making our way down there. We wanted to start in Denali since it's a beautiful mountain. Let's go down to the nearest town, and that would be Chase, Alaska. Everyone.
Chase, Alaska.
Quick facts: Chase is a census-designated place. I have never heard that before. In Matanuska, Susitnaburo, Alaska, located 9.2 miles north from Talkeetna. It's part of the Anchorage, Alaska Metropolitan Statistical Area. The population was 19 in 2020.
I'm guessing that the census designated area is where you have to go to do the census, for Alaska? All of Alaska?
Possibly.
That's pretty crazy. Well, yeah, if there's not much travel, government always makes you travel for that.
Let's get a picture of Chase. Welcome to.
What's this say?
Okay. Oh, I get it. Chase. He's being chased by a bear.
Well, okay. So there might be some truth to this.
Okay, but why are the people in the train just like waving, like, "Hey, look, that guy's about to get eaten"? Everyone.
Maybe that was the first thing that they saw. A guy getting chased after.
Did he jump off the train?
He could have been, yeah, hitchhiking.
And this looks like some sort of mythological creature. It's almost like a bear.
Like a Bruin, for Boston Bruin fans out there.
They better not be watching. I'm kidding. We got 2 pictures of Chase. So that's quite adventuring. Let's go to Talkeetna, the next town. Or I'm sorry, the next census designated place. Its population is 1,000. So better than 19.
So if you're not at these census designated areas, you have to travel.
Well, they got a little airport. They got cabins. Where should we go first? In Talkeetna.
In Talkeetna?
Where do you want?
Probably the cabins. I mean, are they log or?
Let's explore the cabins.
Oh,
my goodness.
Yeah.
I would
high
imagine
quality.
These are for hikers of Denali, probably.
Tourist, yeah.
Maybe.
You would think they would be very, stereotyping here and for Alaskan, like, bear drapes and like, at least their log cabin, but you would think, it would be, yeah, something like along the lines of that, the last picture.
Let's play this video just for a few seconds. Talkeetna, Alaska, everyone.
No audio for it? Or?
No audio.
Oh.
Well, there's people in the town, so that's a good sign.
And it looks like, it's vacation.
It does look like Deliverance, though, a little bit. But I'm sure you'll be safe.
It's for people that I would say...
This guy's like, what the heck's going on?
Oh, the travel in there, yeah. The one thing for me, though, as being an introvert, is I would like to have a cabin alone. But it is kind of cool how it's set up.
2-star hotel, $175 a night.
That's not bad, $175 a night.
But let's look at the reviews, because that's a must on this channel. 5 out of 5. We were in Talkeetna for one night, but the cabin was so nice we wish we could have stayed a little longer.
I can see that.
Good, okay. Oh, they booked a trip through the Alaska Railroad.
So that's probably something that you want to go see.
That would be cool.
Be a part of, yeah.
5 out of 5. The cabins were cozy. The owners left meals for us that were very convenient and well prepared.
Oh, surprise meals. I always take that being someone that's overweight.
They are nice inside. Pretty nice.
Is there a fireplace though?
Oh yeah, that's the kicker.
That's the yeah.
If there's no fireplace, then burn the place down, right?
I mean, my thing is, it's gotta have a fireplace and it's gotta have a what do you call those, ceiling lights or the
a chandelier.
Glass windows that are up on the ceiling.
Oh, skylight.
Yeah, skylights. Yeah.
Well, let's go. There's another cabin. Let's go to Trapper John's cabins.
Now this is my back of the woods type of cabin right here.
This looks way more rustic.
Yeah, that's more my style.
You got the little.
Yeah,
you got the skin of the person.
If I'm going to Alaska,
is that a person's skin?
Well, let's hope not.
Is that Trapper John?
Maybe that's why they.
Fireplace.
I get Trapper beef jerky.
There's your fireplace.
Okay.
It's more of a wood
stove. Wood stove, yeah.
But
hey, it's in the back of the woods. It's away from everybody.
You still got electricity.
And you got an outdoor fire pit, so.
You got electricity still, so you're not completely out, but.
I wonder if the electricity is run off, not of a power grid, power line, but if they have their own. What's the reviews? People are live when they write these?
Great cozy cabin, perfect place to spend a few snowy nights, great selection of records and VHS tapes, a piano, and bubble bath.
So this guy is from definitely the 90s, the VHS tapes. Like, what is he going to have on, like, Bug's Life, or what's your 90s VHS tape that...
My 90s VHS tape?
Mine was Bug's Life.
Forrest Gump.
Forrest Gump, okay.
Yeah, I still have it on VHS.
So mine was the Disney Kid Life Pixar.
Yeah. This got a 4 out of 5. Let's see what's wrong. My favorite rental cabin in Talkeetna. Cozy cabin. Loads of character. Nice gas stove. Rustic vintage kitchen. Record player. Old albums. Short walk from downtown. So he only gave it 4 out of 5.
But
Sounds
doesn't
like a 5 out of 5 review. Everybody bombard that man and tell him to change his review.
yeah, no complaints on there, but I get what he's
So
saying.
comfy.
It's like you don't want to leave a negative review.
I would say out of the 2 cabins, yeah, this would be my favorite.
This would be my favorite too.
Much more.
Even though the one is more suited for the, someone who's elderly, it's close to town. But me, I want to be in the backwoods where it's tough, where I might see a bear.
Right.
You know?
There's a lot of cabin places. We could be here all day.
All day.
Man. But,
all right, let's try to find.
I want to check out their airport real quick, see what we got going on.
They have an airport, Talkeetna.
Look at this.
Oh, man.
That is quite the view, man.
That's an airport to take off of, for sure.
Yeah. I wouldn't...
Anyone got Flight Simulator?
I'm sure 1 or 2 people do.
Yeah.
Flights, air taxi,
There's
helicopter.
probably take rides in it.
Nice little view. All right. Well, there you go. Oh, gotta check out the wastewater treatment plant. And we can't.
It's amazing because you would think everything would be well water up there.
Oh, here it is.
Oh. Yeah, I'm
Would
sure.
you drink from it?
Well, even though it's up in Alaska, any type of water treatment's not good.
The lodging's right by it.
That's great.
I wonder if we got any reviews.
Yeah, about
mentioning-
smells.
Let's see.
It has
Wasn't
a-
what we expected. The location is the back of Beyond. Bed was perfect. Okay.
Well, when you're next to a water treatment plant, you should kind of assume that it's not going to be what you expect,
Yeah, maybe.
But I got a feeling that cabin was there before the water treatment plant and kind of ruined the vibe. as you're just, in the backwoods and you're just like, what smells like? What's that smell?
Probably true. I think we've been in Talkeetna too long now.
Yes, we
We
got
need
to
to go
travel
down.
down to the main.
And let's see.
What's the next main city?
Well, that's still Talkeetna.
Well, I think Talkeetna is actually a pretty touristy place, so we spent a good amount of time.
North. Susitna North.
Now, this seems more backwoods.
Population of 1,500.
That's about the size of Norville.
Got a little creepy house back there. Some flowers. A moose sign.
Moose signs, always good.
Dale Earnhardt Jr.
Oh, man.
right there. Stonehenge. Nike. That's the weirdest Nike shoe I've ever seen.
Yeah, I wouldn't think that would be suitable for
Year
hiking.
42. Year 43.
This guy loves shoes. So basically, the gist of Sutna is a guy who loves shoes.
This guy's like, don't take my picture.
I'm trying to set up the rocks.
I moved to Alaska, so no more pictures for me. Well, we're almost to Anchorage, so let's go to Willow.
Yeah, it's where I wanted to hit up on the way down to Anchorage.
Willow, the population keeps going up. 2,196.
2,000, okay.
But it's still a census-designated place. I'm guessing not technically a town then.
Oh, okay.
Because I've never seen census-designated.
Is that an
place
airport
before.
right there, too? Or?
It is. Yeah, it is.
So there's definitely lots of airports
Click
in
on it.
Alaska. You can land anywhere.
Mallory was our pilot. He was incredible. Surreal scenery. Nice long strip. Always kept up. Fuel on site.
That's a good thing. Otherwise, he wouldn't be able... you have to think when you're writing a review for an aircraft, if you crash, you can't really write a bad review.
Well,
Wouldn't recommend.
your family
dead. Okay. Yeah,
on
like
your behalf.
on your will, you're going to write, family, please write a bad review.
Let's check out their dog park, shall we?
Willow Creek. I like that name.
Perfect dog park. Clean, secluded, and woodsy.
But the thing about me, if you're going to name a town after Willow, do they actually have willow trees, Because I hate when people name it, government names their cities after very common, typical names, but there will be no willows.
Well, there's only one way to find out.
Yep.
Where should we go to see?
Well, I would think, right downtown, right in the town of Willow, you expect to see willow trees around, but I would assume mostly pine and birch trees.
Huh.
So
So they're liars?
yeah, that's the thing that.
That's what you're saying?
Well, yeah, because if I were to think, if I'm going to a place called Willow, and I love willow trees, I would want to go there.
You know what's got
If
me curious is this, like,
It's a beautiful place.
fenced-in thing right here.
Is that the airport or?
Let me see. I think it is. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, part of the airport.
It is, yep. We got some planes about ready to take off.
So there might not be any willow tree activists out there for people who want to go see Willow, Alaska.
Well, let's check out this espresso place. It's a
The
coffee
lead
shop.
dog.
Look at that. Wow. They really went all out with the decorations.
Yeah, that's the thing
This
about.
guy's truck's for sale.
Have you noticed the thing about Alaska? They generally kind of use everything in their houses or to put on their houses, where people in the main states don't really hook on a whole lot, unless if you're down south.
Yeah. Well, see, the north
Posters?
turns into the south after a while.
Yeah. Once you all the way get up past Canada, you go back. I mean, it's just constant signs everywhere. It's just
I love these Volvo cars. I always have.
good company.
Yeah. Hi, doggy.
Little Poochie.
Wow. That's a sign you're in Alaska when every mailbox has a
Snow.
foot of snow on it.
On it. And that's just literally 15 minutes after getting dusting off the mailbox.
Exactly.
But you don't see, high lifted up trucks or anything like that. So
Not really, yeah.
you just need a typical 4x4.
Yeah, that's all you need.
That's all you need.
You got Snowhook adventure guides, a dog sled ride service. That sounds really cool. Dog sled ride service.
Yeah, take a dog's.
Our family did the combo dog sledding and snow machine. It was our first time dog sledding and it was a blast, though I never realized how physically taxing it is.
Oh, yeah.
Oh man, that sounds so much fun.
I would do that for hours, just traveling around the wilderness.
Just dog. Oh wow,
Reminds me of Balto.
they actually pull ATVs
I didn't know that. Like
or whatever that is, a gator.
yeah. A UTV.
Okay.
I think that utility vehicle. Yeah.
The old ways are meeting the new ways.
Yeah, the modern.
That is strange, man.
That is crazy. Yeah. Well, yeah. Instead, if you don't have any gas, you at least have a backup.
That's true.
That is very cool.
That's innovative. I wish
I would have never thought of that. Yeah.
But I live in a town that doesn't.
A town that doesn't need it, but
So.
could. Just gotta go farther north.
Have we gotten our fill of Willow?
Yeah.
All right.
So it has mixed reviews for me. You have the sled dog, but no willow trees.
Well, we're almost to Anchorage. We could just skip all
The
these
hot
places.
spot.
Do you want to just go to Anchorage?
Well, let's hit up one of the most prominent cities before we get to Anchorage.
Looks like Palmer, maybe.
Palmer? Okay.
That looks like maybe is a city
Okay. So Palmer.
located 42 miles northeast of Anchorage. It's the 9th largest city in Alaska.
Okay. So is Anchorage going to be the largest, or is that Juneau?
I think Anchorage is. I could
mean,
be
yeah,
wrong. This is where the Alaska State Fair is held. Here in Palmer. Everybody.
Really? Okay.
2,000 reviews. They have an ice maze? Oh, that's cool.
See, that's why I wanted to check out one more thing. Yeah.
Dude, our fair doesn't have anything like this.
I don't think they could keep it up.
That is so cool.
Yeah, I mean, it's crazy how different life gets in just certain regions of the country and around the world.
That is really cool. The Alaska State Fair.
And it's right from what highway? 1?
Glen Highway, Highway 1.
Highway 1.
All right. Let's check out a restaurant in Palmer. In case any of you are in Palmer, the two people that watch this,
That looks like a
then you'll know where to go.
looks like a bar that I go to. Very much like it.
Looks like good food.
Rocky Top, you know?
Is he pooping? Oh no, those are
Not today.
his babies. I guess.
He's pooping out his babies. All right.
That's nice.
Oh, okay, got the bear mannequins. Okay, very Alaskan. That's the one thing I love about Alaska. I can never just all the wood trim, wood everywhere.
It'd be funny if one of these people saw this video, then they saw this,
That's how you get viewership.
and then they sue me.
They'll. I don't think they would sue you. They'd
sue
be going
you. I'll
after
just
the
blame it
noisy
on you.
goose.
My friend, he
yeah.
wanted to go to Alaska on this
Don't
one.
link me up with the channel. I don't have. Well, I mean, sue me. I don't have any money. I'm just a broke man from a broke
You don't
town.
need money. You don't need money.
I'll pay you in back rubs.
Just live. Where do you want to check out next in Palmer? Because you're the guest.
Okay, Palmer.
There's an
Well,
airport.
do they have any museums? What type of parks? Like, what is their main drive?
Well,
that
we
drives
can type it
Palmer.
in.
Yeah.
You want to look up a museum in Palmer?
Yeah, there's got to be like a museum, zoo, like... What's the main thing that's in Palmer? We were pretty much right at
Palmer
it.
Museum of History
And
and
Art.
Right next to the Alaska Bible College.
Oh, that's cool.
106 reviews. A great little stop for visitors with the museum and garden. Then I'll go through some photos.
I have no idea what that is.
Looks like a torture device.
Maybe to heat up something?
That looks like a torture device.
I think I've seen that for gardening.
That looks like a torture
Or-
device.
Plowing, old plow farm equipment.
Torture device. Torture device.
With a pig.
Torture. I hate how
All right,
it keeps
so it's
going
a-
back to the
It's the Palmer Museum of Torture and Art.
of
and the
torture
arch.
and art. It's a quaint museum offering exhibits and artifacts covering history plus a flower garden.
Flower garden. So, yeah, it didn't really catch my fancy, really. I mean, it's usually... What about the parks? Or...
Okay, let's go to.
I mean, if...
Here's
It's
an
a-
aircraft hangar.
Okay.
Oh well, that's.
Yeah, that's
Not what
pretty
I was
pretty of a
I
letdown.
was thinking military.
Well, it could be military, just... no one would suspect it.
Here's a park, River Park,
Okay.
Matanuska
Matanuska.
River Park.
They got the Germies. German Shepherds.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, so it's right...
I'd live in that park, and then hopefully no one found me.
Well, yeah, it would be hard to be homeless in Alaska, I would think.
That'd be rough.
It's nearly impossible where we live to be homeless.
You got a river trail. Ooh, a guitar shop. Wood and wire.
That's one thing that I would think that one thing you would do in Alaska is just play music on your front porch.
Play my banjo to the sled dogs.
Banjo or get with the modern times and electric guitar.
Or an electric guitar.
You don't have no neighbors, really, unless if you live in the city. All right. It's catching my buzz. Wait, what's that? Is that you got football?
Fred Meyer. Oh, that's a football field.
Football field. All right.
It's the
Oh, yeah.
Palmer High
Palmer High.
football field.
So they got that's almost like NFL like
Michael
material.
Jackson running trail. Oh, I'm sorry, the Michael Janek.
Okay, I was gonna say, I was like, is Michael Jackson chasing after you like tee? A little blooper for the few videos
this
that
is
Cody
cool.
does.
National Tsunami Warning Center. That's cool.
Tsunami in Alaska? That far in Alaska? You would have to worry about that?
Wow, look at that. That looks like
Oh, so it's-
professional. Science.
Oh, so
It says the word
tsunami science. Just to let them know that's. Oh, so it's for like the whole world, like assuming that.
National, but
Yeah. Oh,
I would
national.
assume it's just for
Just America? Just war in
Alaska,
America?
probably.
That's kind of weird.
Well, no, I mean they get tsunamis. Look how close they are to the ocean. You know.
Yeah, I guess. I wouldn't think of that.
This wasn't even on our radar until someone else told us about it. Why tsunami warning center, but no tsunami warning
Warning sirens. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so they do have a threat of tsunami.
So you just learn about it. I don't.
Yeah, when we ever think of tsunamis, I think of the West Coast.
So I guess you just
Don't think of Alaska.
Yeah, I guess you just learn about them there. Hey, they have a Fred Meyer,
They do?
but it's totally spelled differently.
Yeah, that's kind of like...
See, we have a Meyer where
We have the actual Meyer. Well, that just narrowed down the whole...
Not really. There's Meyers in like
Michigan,
7
Ohio,
states.
Indiana.
You know I am not a
The
local
Midwest.
here, but I've been to plenty of Fred Meyers in the lower 48, and this is by far the worst Fred Meyers. Now, it's not all bad. The staff here are very friendly,
Should have went with Peter.
and they have a great selection of cold brew. My major complaint I have is the lack amount of fresh and prepared food.
Well,
Okay?
that's okay.
Due to my current situation, I go to Fred Meyer's for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and am constantly disappointed in the selection. I will no longer be going to this location.
Well, I imagine most of the food would probably be frozen in Alaska. I mean, our food's cold in the lower 48, so again, in Alaska, it's like, oh, it's out of the fryer, and it's frozen again. Back in the fryer, oh, it's frozen again. Yeah, so the main theme, the best thing you could probably have up there is chili, because you can eat chili when it's cold.
We can relate to this guy. Wow!
Wow.
Coming from the Midwest, we hardly have stores with everything in it. From food to furniture, it's unbelievable. Store looked clean, and there was everything you need. It's a true one-stop shop.
See, that guy
Definitely
didn't
recommend.
mind his cold food because he knows that he's in Alaska.
I wish they would do better on stocking the cat food aisle.
But I like Mackenzie's. Mackenzie, very rude. Staff were not...
Oh, were you reading that bad one?
No, I was just talking to myself.
Well, that's
All right, let's go to
Palmer.
Anchorage.
Let's.
That's the
We're
anchor.
32 minutes in, so I say we probably end it with Anchorage.
Yeah, Anchorage and Fire Island right over to the left.
Anchorage. Anchorage,
Oh, they-
Alaska's largest city, is in the south central part of the state on the Cook Inlet. It's known for cultural sites, including the Alaska Native Heritage Center, which displays traditional crafts, stages, dances, and presents replicas of dwellings from the area's indigenous groups. The city is also a gateway to nearby wilderness areas, including
Yeah.
Good.
Is that Fire Island?
This is Fire Island. What's
Why do they
Fire
call
Island?
it Fire Island? It's a part of Anchorage. So I would
You
assume
can't
be
click
a...
on it.
What about the Fire Island up there? The airport.
No.
That's strange.
That's
But
pretty
do you
remote.
notice that the water is different? Sorry. Like,
Yeah, it's
what
like-
is up
it
with the
looks
water?
like the color of poop.
Sulfur, probably. It's maybe volcanic?
Who's Ted Stevens? Ted Stevens.
If anyone in Alaska knows who Ted
I
Stevens
gotta
is.
look it up. I don't usually look up on this series, but I gotta know who that is.
Yeah.
No way. Oh, I thought it said President of the United States. Ted Stevens, former President pro tempore of the United States Senate.
Senate?
I'm
Okay.
not smart enough to know what that means.
So he probably was from Alaska.
Yeah, he was a U.S. Senator from Alaska.
Okay.
He was the longest serving Republican senator in history
And that never gets mentioned, ever.
at the time he left office, though his record was later surpassed in 2017.
By who?
Orrin Hatch of Utah.
Oh.
Born in Indianapolis,
Utah.
died in Alaska. That wouldn't be bad.
I'd be a happy man if I born and died in Alaska.
He looks pretty happy.
I know, except for the one picture. But when you get old, it's hard.
So anyway, this is the Ted Stevens International Airport.
And right at the front, you have a huge...
Please don't sue us, FedEx, for using your logo.
You have a huge moose mannequin right up there.
So one thing I read before this video, or I was watching a video actually, about how Anchorage is the largest shipping airport in the world. More cargo planes go
For
through
trade?
Anchorage than any other city.
Oh,
So,
wow.
Yeah. And it's only going to keep going up because
And we took it from Russia
this
way
is like
back when.
something to do with the geography, its
For
location.
pennies.
how the curvature works in the earth and stuff. It's like a very strategically.
Place.
Oh, that's what it says right here. Strategically situated.
Really? Wow.
Yeah. But yeah, that's.
We're all
Anchorage.
trade lies, and I have a friend from Anchorage, and it makes sense now why he named himself after AK. It's the acronyms of Alaska, and it's also their highways they go by.
There you go.
But
All right. This is Anchorage. Let's do a little sightseeing.
my favorite thing would be a cathedral or some type of church.
Okay. Well, here, let me put him back. Let's type in a church. Or I'll type in cathedral.
Yeah.
Cathedral.
Don't spell catheter.
No, I made
That'd be a wrong. What type of places they
The
have?
Cathedral of Our Lady of Guadalupe.
Nice artwork. Okay. And then you can drop in a guide to see what the outside looks like.
Doesn't look like it's going to be that impressive,
Not that impressive.
to be honest. But we'll do it anyway. Okay.
Just randomly pop in.
It's all right.
It reminds me of like if you were to ask me where you at, I would probably think, the Southwest, Arizona, New Mexico, based on the type of stone.
It's the church. It's Guadalupe.
Guadalupe.
So it is, I think it is probably.
Yeah, it has something tied.
Latino run. Latino run. Ran. Okay, let's go to like Catholic churches tend to be a little more
Uppity.
big. St. Patrick's Parish. Roman Catholic Church in Anchorage, Alaska.
Got the Romans here. All right.
Am I at the right? What the? Oh, it's behind there?
So I guess you gotta go down from the block.
I can't see it from here.
Well, it's a good thing, I guess.
Oh.
Oh,
is
it's
that
just
it? Oh.
that's the most Baptist-looking church I've ever seen. I have poor pics, I guess. Or everything in
ooh.
Alaska is kind of just, conservative.
A Korean Catholic church.
So they have different ethnicities that we've seen. The Guadalupe,
This looks
the
chaotic.
Roman Catholic Church, and now the North Korean Catholic Church.
And it's like these people are about ready to hit the Google car.
I know, yeah. That would be bad for,
Business.
Yeah. Well, aren't they self-driving too?
I don't think so.
No, the Google cars aren't. Oh, all right. I thought they were. Well, this guy's all the way out on the street. Is the driving that bad here in Anchorage? You would think Anchorage would have good drivers, but the Google
What
car.
is happening right now?
I know, literally.
This
Like,
car's trying to turn. Wait, let's see if
Is
he
there-
had the light.
is there a vehicle?
He
Or-
didn't have the light.
do people know how to drive in Anchorage, or is
Wait,
it
let me
as
go
bad?
back and just make sure. Give him the benefit.
Of
Oh,
the-
maybe he was going the other way.
Oh, he's doing a U-turn, or was
Well,
he
he
doing?
could have been heading this way, and then we're just looking behind
Well,
him.
the white car I'm talking about. Look at the white car. He made a U-turn.
Well, I think you can.
Oh, you can?
Yeah, I think you can.
In
Make,
Alaska? Okay.
yeah, certain states you can.
There's some just crazy nonsense going around in AK1 with the Google car. What's there to eat in Anchorage, Like, there's got to be some famous fish,
Let's
caribou.
Lucky Wishbone
Yeah.
chicken restaurant.
Oh, chicken? I mean, I've had so much chicken in my life. If I go up Alaska, I'm going to want me, like, caribou, moose, elk, Oh, that looks good.
It does look good.
That's good.
What do you want to type in? Anything?
Just go like a...
Oh wait, no. Look at this. I didn't expect to see a Mercedes-Benz of Anchorage.
Well, I would think you have to be rich to live up there
I want
or
to
be
say
born there.
I am impressed on how well the staffing at this dealership listens. That's a good review. They never disappoint me. They always make me happy. Oh, this was bad.
That's bad, too. I was told I would get my car back the same day. Never got a call. Can you believe that? Then I called multiple times the next day. Kept being told that they would put an urgent message in with any update. When I finally got my car back, I noticed my box for ... Don't you hate that when you take your car in and they tell you that they'll get it done, they never do? Man.
It's terrible. It's awful.
Being a mechanic myself, it could take a few days for everything, and even months for things. So maybe it was a lack of patience when you're a Mercedes car owner.
It could be,
Patience isn't their top priority. You know what I was thinking? Hunting store. If you're going to Anchorage, you're going to hunt,
That's true.
So, do they have like crazy stuff like a Cabela's or, they have
They do.
the main thing. But I'm more, we can hit up the Cabela's, but I like the independent stores more.
How about Roosevelt Room? It's a gun shop.
Gun shop. Okay, yeah. Yeah, I would visit the independent stores like just typical something like that.
But there's no reviews, so...
Well, let's find something that's more relevant and...
Big Rays.
Like a guy like Ray, he has to be pretty big.
Army, Navy.
Oh, surplus. Okay. I bet they have a lot of those.
Some boots. Skins.
Oh, skin. Oh, that'd be the first thing I would get. Definitely. Imagine coming back home, having a bear skin on your floor or something like that.
I'd be
Really.
embarrassed. Look at these guns. What is this? What is this gun?
Probably just an AR format.
That's a weird, butt stuff.
Well, it's the pistol. It's probably considered to be a pistol, so. Not a long enough barrel. It's probably an AR platform.
Is YouTube going to demote this now?
Hopefully. Because we're right-wing activists. Especially if you're from Alaska.
If they see a gun on YouTube, don't they take it down?
I don't know. You could just say it's not a gun. How can you prove it's a gun? Could be a water gun. Yeah, no.
That's some philosophical stuff.
No, that's what people do all the time. They just say not a real gun.
Bass Pro Shops.
Yeah, the best. So they do have the main stores. Is a Sportsman Warehouse a main thing? Is it like their own thing that they have up there?
Let's go to it. Looks like it's part of a mall.
Has 900 reviews, so it's pretty top rated.
Nice. This is now my go-to outdoor sporting goods store over Cabela's.
Wow.
Much better for ammo.
Yep, that's definitely the case. It seems Cabela's is getting more liberal as the day goes on.
So there's no shortage of, hunting shops.
There never should be, yeah.
I was just wanting to comment on the location of Anchorage. I've never explored it before, but I like the location. Look how kind of locked in it is.
Yeah,
very strategic.
It makes sense why it's, for trade. Big export for air.
I mean, you got mountains on the south side, the north side. The only way in is this little harbor up through here, but...
And hockey. My buddy goes to the hockey rink up there, so look up hockey arenas.
In Anchorage?
Yeah, because I guarantee he's probably been to them. He says they're pretty great up there. Hockey's the major thing.
Wow, there's a lot.
Yep, just as much as... Actually, it's more than a hunting store.
Indoor ice arena?
Yep, I would imagine that.
Ben Bokey? Is that a famous person?
He's not in NHL, but I wish the Alaska would get an NHL team.
All right, let's not go through the pictures.
Dempsey Anderson, Scotty Gomez. Wait, I've heard of Scotty Gomez.
Okay, I'm not gonna.
He's not famous, but
because it's just showing things.
He played in the NHL. If that's the Scotty Gomez,
I would imagine.
Maybe he was from here. Yeah, maybe he donated.
It's a neighborhood park.
Huh.
Roller rink.
Maybe I can look him up real quick to see if he was from Anchorage.
Look up that Scotty Gomez.
Scotty Gomez.
Scotty Gomez.
As for me, I'm a Red Wings fan.
Sorry to all the non-Red Wings fans.
Just
Just kidding. Go Wings! Wish I had an air horn at that moment to say that. Go Buffalo Wild Wings.
Buffalo Wild Wings. Or when I had a speech impediment, I call them Wed Rings.
Well, we're 45 minutes in. I want to do one last thing.
Okay.
If that's cool with you.
And yeah, no problem. Scotty Gomez, he played for the Montreal Canadiens. He is from, if I can find, I like how it says his national, Anchorage, Alaska. And he's at the age of 43. I never knew that. He also played for the New Jersey Devils for a little bit. That's
Well,
pretty
there you
cool.
go, everyone. Our last stop of the day, the Alaska Zoo. That's a bear.
It kind of looks like a really wet dog.
That's a camel.
Come over here.
That's a polar bear.
Polardes.
That's a very
Depressed
sad
moose.
yak.
Some buffalo yak, yeah.
Oh, I know what that is too. I just saw one at a zoo.
Sloth? It's not a sloth.
No, it's like a something.
Alpaca.
Could
Llama or whatever. The national bird. One of my favorites.
reindeer?
Uh,
I'm pretty sure that's a reindeer.
don't they fly?
Oh yeah, you're right. That's not a reindeer.
Yeah, they gotta have more space for flying. That was like a lynx or something.
Wow, that's quite the ball they have to play with.
Looks like a lemon. Were those polar bears too?
Yeah. I think
Okay.
so. I'm pretty
Where's
sure.
the Coca-Cola? The Alaska Zoo.
Let's Oh, we
Lab
can click
bear.
on exhibits. Oh, okay. They got it all situated
Got the gift shops.
by owner. Moose. Is that a porcupine?
No idea.
Whoa, that's
Foxy.
up close and personal. Let's look at the reviews.
2,000 of them.
The zoo experience was okay, nothing to write home about, or so spectacular. It would deserve 5 stars. Wait, it would deserve.
It would deserve 5 stars. Oh,
I thought there was gonna be a.
I know. Yeah.
There were hardly any staff walking around, which seems unusual for July. There were tigers, bears, seals, seers.
Yeah, if they still. Yeah, that'd be something. Have a zoo of all the closed shops that were around in the 90s. Circuit City,
Let's make this easy.
Sears,
says
Toys R
Brianna.
Us.
Nice walk, good environment, prices are good. However, tiny playground. Not too many animals. Most exotic is a tiger. Psh, who
Why
wants
would
to
you-
see a tiger?
Why would you want a playground at a zoo? You want the kids to be paying your animals.
My son was good with walking around, but he shocked me.
What?
With a taser? He got bored.
Be careful. There's little kids going around with
Yeah,
tasers.
in zoos.
Little rascals.
Overall, decent sized zoo. Animals are primarily rescued or provided shelter.
So it's not really that impressive from the zoos that I've been to and around. So, but you would think in Alaska, but maybe there's more impressive ones.
They should be ashamed. There were 4 animal types. 2/3 of the exhibit is roped off. Well, you know what? Here's the thing.
Some
You're
mixed
seeing
reviews.
animals you don't see normally.
I know.
Yeah, you know, people, it might not be the best zoo in the world, but
Support your
you're in
local zoo.
Anchorage, Alaska. You can go see a grizzly bear in person.
And
know?
if you're brave enough, you actually have them go in your house.
Yeah, you can go.
They accidentally break in, steal your food.
You can see polar bears. You can just go. Look, go from the zoo, and just go down O'Malley Road. Keep going, even though it ends at this pond. Keep going.
Just keep going.
Keep walking through here. Right here, see this big area?
There's
You're
that
going
big
to
area.
see a bear
You're
in
going to
person.
see something.
Don't worry about. Don't give the zoo a bad rep, a bad rating when you can just go walk in this mountain and see.
Yourself. And yeah, you might actually stumble upon one, just like how we were up
Well,
at Denali.
Well, carry.
You
a
can go
40
north.
Carry a
You can-
44 Magnum.
You literally can go each and every single direction to find an animal.
I would carry.
Anchorage.
I would carry a 44 if you were gonna do
44. You want
mountain
to carry an
thing.
elephant rifle.
at least something, you know, just in case.
I wouldn't even trust my 45.
You know what I would do? I would just like take a bucket of KFC because ain't no animal gonna want that.
You know what I would take? My AK. Leave it off with a pun.
All right.
And
people.
Sarah Palin.
And Sarah Palin.
Sarah Palin.
All right, everyone. I think we're gonna call it good. If you've been with us, I can't believe 50 minutes went by.
When we
was
get
quick.
editing, it'll probably cut down maybe.
No,
No?
we're gonna keep the whole
A whole
thing.
hour? 1 hour power?
Yep. 1 hour
All right.
power hour.
1 hour power hour.
Well, that's it, everyone. My guest today was Skint Chip.
Thank you for letting me join.
Absolutely. We'll probably do this once in a while where I have a surprise guest. And I guess every guest is going to be a surprise because you don't know anyone I know. So
The thing that I'm off about is like the discoloration around the lakes.
So if you can figure that out, people, let us know. Is it
Sand?
doo-doo in the water? Is it
It's
sedimentation?
the waste treatment that they put up
Is it the
right next to
waste?
that man's cabin.
Is it the waste treatment? Let us know in the comments. We love you. This is Hit or Miss. Bye.
Bye.